Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. And I just think something about the Edomite, man. Motherfuckers scared of them Haitians, man. When he was talking about Haiti, he kept doing this little Baphomet shit, man. Trust me, they came to one man like, we're gonna fuck these motherfuckers up forever, man. That's why you see Haiti as the poorest country, man. They had to eat dirt cookies and all that, man. Haiti got a land rich in resources. Gold, all type of resources, man, in Haiti, man. But it's the Lord punishing y'all too now, you Haitians, man. They're getting into that witchcraft, man. Getting into that witchcraft, man. You alright, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Already, bro. That was something Friday. Y'all see you.
Alright,
You got hustle.
huh? This ain't no hustle right here now. It's Jeremiah 51:7. Say, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Right, man. So America has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. That made all the earth drunken. Right, man. So America has made all the earth drunken, man. That's why going back to Isaiah 24, the earth faded away in mourning and languishes, man. Because America made all the earth drunken, man, with her different philosophies, man. And everything linking back up, man. The city of confusion is broken down. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, man. You say the inhabitants of the earth are burned, which that word burn goes to angry or mad, man. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. See, so there you go again. That Babylon is suddenly falling. Babylon losing her authority, man. Her power, her force on the earth, man. Her prosperity, man. All that goes to Babylon is falling, man. Hire for her, take bond for her pain, if so she may be healed. That's what Trump mean by making America great again, man. If so, Babylon would have been healed. We're going to see what the Lord got to say about America the great, Babylon the great, making Babylon great again. We're going to see what the Lord got to say about making Babylon great again. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Trump tried to heal Babylon, but Babylon not going to be healed. Babylon not going to be made great again. Babylon finna be destroyed. America is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, man. The daughter of Babylon, man. Forsake her, let us go everywhere to his own country. So if you're not from America, you better flee to your own country. Thus said the Bible, man. But it don't matter about you so-called white people, man. You gonna go right into slavery, man. You gonna reap everything you sowed, man. All the rape, robbery, murder you committed across the four corners of the earth, you finna reap it. Don't worry. Hey, you gonna have some friends beside you. All the other nations gonna go into slavery right along with you. But they gonna be your taskmaster. They're gonna have it just a little bit better than you. For her judgment reach unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. How do we link continuously to link Edom with Babylon? go back to Revelation. We're gonna go back to Jeremiah. We're gonna get a little bit of this, get a little bit of Obadiah. Just one good chapter. Said the vision on Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. And who is Edom, man? The so-called white man, woman, and child. The word Edom means red, man. We're going to see what the Lord got to say about the white man in the Bible, man. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, let us arise up against her in battle. Right, man. So now all the heathens gonna rise up against the so-called white man in battle. But guess what? Guess what country the so-called white man uses his great kingdom, his great military force? America. Babylon the Great. So this who they rising up against, man. Just gonna read down to the point, man. Thou art greatly, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Going right back into Babylon is falling. But who controls Babylon? America, the white man, so he losing his power. He losing his power, his authority, man. All these link right up with each other, man. Remember the children of Edom, O Lord. The daughter of Babylon who ought to be destroyed. This the vision of Obadiah that he had about Edom, man. So thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rocks. Who was that dwelt in the cleft of the rocks, man?
Jesus.
Huh?
Jesus.
Nah, this describing somebody right
Oh,
here. Okay, what the word Caucasian mean?
white folks. White.
Nah, that's who they, but the word Caucasian mean cave dweller.
Cave dweller.
It mean cave dweller.
Cave dweller.
Dweller, right. They dwelt in the caves. Right. That's where they lived in.
Well, lived in the
They
cave.
had Petra, then they had Mount Seir. So this describing, that's what the so-called white man called himself a Caucasian, because he knows he's a cave dweller.
That's what it is, the cave dweller.
Cave dweller, right. They lived in the cave.
I want that wood. I think it is now.
Right.
They exactly right. They call it about it.
He red, whose habitation is high. See his habitation high right now. He ruling the earth.
Right now. So rain down fire one day.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So this is what the so-called white man said, man. Who should bring me down to the ground, man?
All right.
I got my nuclear missiles. I got all this technology. And this is what the white man say. Who's gonna bring me down to the ground, man? If the Lord gonna bring, the Lord say you should bring your power down to the earth, man. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, what this talking about, man? What's America's #1 symbol? The eagle, man. The eagle. Eagle. Right, see, this giving it a description of the so-called white man, because even the Romans walked around with their eagle. They used to walk around with this big stick, had an eagle on it. And then, that's the symbol for America, man, the eagle, man. But then it say he set his nest among the stars, man. How the so-called white man set his nest among the stars? He put his satellites up there amongst the stars, man. Got his space station up there, man. So that's how our sins done reached into heaven, man.
I know.
Because he didn't supposed to do that, man. How you gonna set satellites all over the earth? Only the Lord's supposed to see over the whole earth at one time, man. Not man, man.
I know.
So this how the so-called white man's sins reached into heaven, man. Then we shoot them rockets in the heavens. It's you know how big a hole they put in the earth by doing that, man?
Big old
Making the earth out of course. Chill out, bro. Chill out, man. This will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. These come to thee, and robbers by night, how thou cut off. Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up, man? So all the hidden things of the so-called white man, they searched out now, man. All the wickedness he committed on the face of the earth, man. Especially like that he committed against our people, man. Purposely giving our people syphilis. The so-called white man created all the diseases that's out here, man. AIDS, herpes, all these he created in the lab, man. To try to destroy the so-called Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American, man. The drugs, see how the hidden things of Esau searched out, man.
I know it.
He put all the drugs in our neighborhoods, man. Then tell the world to look at us like we some type of evil and wicked people, man. So how are the things of Esau searched out, man? Through the Spirit of the Lord. How are the things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. Right, man. So all the men that America been confederate with, now America got their armies all throughout the world and in their border. America don't got enough they don't got enough military to protect their homeland, man. So now this place gonna be invaded, man, and it's eventually gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there is none understanding in him, man. Right, so everybody who America thought was their friend, they just tricked them, man.
Sure did.
All these other different countries, let America help them build a military might up, man. And America share different technology with them, and now they're going to use it to destroy America, man. Now I'm going to go back to the book of Revelation, man.
A good part. The end of the world.
Right. The apocalypse. As they call it. Yeah, as they call it in the Catholic Bible, they call it the apocalypse. Apocalypse.
What's the last word about Revelation? Last word, Revelation. Everything will be destroyed. Everything. All the business will come down.
That's right, bro.
We got great earth. We're kicking the earth.
Right, that's right.
All the people ain't saved. They don't repent now. Destroy them. God told them.
That's right, bro.
He's looking at them. He's looking at them, man. They go in the church, like they go in the church. You look at them when they go in the church this morning. He's looking at them.
Back in Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of her fornication, man. So this going to how all nations that were confederate thee, they deceived thee, man. The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard, my bad. I'm gonna keep reading on. And I heard another voice out of heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people." So who is the Lord's people, man?
We are.
You Negroes, you Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
I'll tell you that's who it is. That's who it is. That's who it is. That's who it is.
All right, who the Lord's people? You Negroes, you Hispanics, you Latinos, you Native American Indians, man. That's who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ died for, man. He didn't die for all nations, man. He died for his people, the nation of Israel, man. Everybody on the side, man. That's who the Lord died for. You can go get your preacher and bring him out here, and we can dialogue through the Bible and see who right and see who wrong, man. Because any man can say something out their heart, but it's all about what's come out this Bible.
That's right. That's right. Any man can do that.
We didn't go to church this morning, so.
You got to be set for the defense of the gospel, man. Paul was set for the defense of the gospel at all times. Some of these preachers ain't prepared for it, man.
Tell them young people mess. That's lie.
Right. He said, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Going back to Psalms 137, man. Remember the children of Edom, O Lord. So when you read the Bible, you read about Edom, you read about Esau, the Edomites, Idumea. It's talking about the so-called white man, woman, and child, man. That's what that's talking about. They the children of Edom, man. The word Edom mean red. They not white, they red. But like John said, remember her iniquities. David said the same thing. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. The Most High have remembered her iniquities. Like I said, her sins reached into heaven. We just read how her sins reached into heaven, man. They all in the heavens. They got some called space trash. Got satellites in the heavens.
All kind of technology. I'll be surprised what they got. What kind of technology they got.
Right. They got their HARP system where they try to control the weather.
Robots and things
like you say, got different robots and stuff in the heavens. Right, man. They got their planes fly over our neighborhoods, put chemtrails in the air, put barium oxide in your system, man. This how the so-called white man's sins reached into heaven, man. He polluted the whole earth, man.
Sure did.
Reward her even as she rewarded you. Going right back to Psalms 137, man. And double unto her, double according to her works. So so the children of Edom, man, they finna receive double, man.
I know it.
Everything they done against us, they finna receive double, man.
So is.
And it's in Revelation, it's in the New Testament, man.
I know it.
So everything that this country has done to our people, they not being forgiven for it, man.
Sure,
that's why the scripture said the Lord had remembered their iniquities.
That's right.
You just let it build up and build up and build up, man.
That's right.
You let it pile up, man.
Pile up on it. You won't let it pile up on it.
It's just like how the so-called white man, he got his feds, which the feds, when they get a case on you, they gonna let your case build up and build up and build up till they can come handle you how they want to. That's how the Lord did. He let the so-called white man's sins build up and build up and build up. And now he reading him his judgment, man. So judgment comes before you actually get sentenced, man. So it's just like that. It's like the so-called white man on trial right now. Cause we got all the evidence of all the stuff he did. So now we bringing out the evidence, and we want to see so-called white man get his lawyer and prove us wrong, man. We got all the evidence of all the atrocities he committed against our people, man. And then we got evidence now how they just shoot us down and on camera and go to court and get off, man. Y'all haven't gotten away with nothing, man. The judgment and sentence being read, man. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she have filled, fill to her double. Right. So in the cup that the so-called white man filled to us, the Lord finna fill it to them double, man. That cup of slavery that we went through, hey, so-called white man, y'all can get ready. Y'all going into slavery, man. When the Lord comes set up his kingdom back, y'all going into slavery. Just like the white man used to come take our women and do what they wanted to do with them, we're gonna fill all that cup back double to y'all, man. We're gonna take y'all women. Y'all women want us anyway, man. You know, so all this we're gonna fill that cup double, man. Get that word cup right there. You read the Bible?
Absolutely. That's why I didn't go to church this morning, so I was like, hell, might as well sit down and listen.
Yeah.
Me and my mom was talking about all the same shit that you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
It's deep.
What your dad? He a so-called white man?
Yeah, me and her was talking about that the other day, how they constructed, corrupted, absolutely everything.
Haterion, which is the Greek word for cup right there. When they say fill unto her double, the cup she filled unto us, is metaphorically one's lot or experience, whether joyous or adverse. Divine appointments, whether favorable or unfavorable, are likened to a cup which the Most High presents to one to drink. So of prosperity and adversity, man. Right, so this that cup that they're going to have to drink, man. Another definition I want. Oh yeah, this in the down here in the Strongs. Say, i.e., that he might be treated as harshly as I was, used of the divine penalties, man. So this is that cup, man. That he might be treated as harshly as I was, man. So that's why you got to go into the Greek and the Hebrew when you're looking up certain words to get a better understanding of the Bible, man. These words didn't derive from English, man. Each English word got an origin which go back to the Greek, Hebrew, Latin. So you got to go to the origin of a word to get a true understanding, man. Another definition, to undergo the same calamities which I undergo, man. Right. So this is that cup that they gonna drink, man. All the calamities they put us through, man. Chaining us up, slavery, taking our women and having them, man. Which we ain't gonna commit adultery, man. But hey, we're gonna get y'all women, man, and we're gonna show them what it feel like to be with a real man, man. You know. Verse 7, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen. So this talking about America, man, Babylon the Great. But who control America, man? The so-called white man, man. So all these penalties and punishments go to him, man. Thus said the Bible, man. Some of your preacher, you'll never hear your preacher preaching in Revelation, do you?
No, not at all. And me and my mama, we've been doing Bible studies on it, like, for a while.
Yeah.
It's deep.
So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So that's what America say, man. Even Trump saying that. That's what everybody say. Think America gonna be made great again. That's why she say, I sit as no widow, man. But you gonna get the word widow right there in the Greek. Hera, so the Greek word is Hera, which means metaphorically, a city stripped of its inhabitants and riches is represented under the figure of a widow. So this is what America thinks. She sit as a queen, and she thinks she ain't gonna be stripped of her inhabitants or her riches, man. That's why they got this slogan going there, make America great again, which America not gonna be healed. America finna be stripped of her inhabitants or her riches, man. The next verse gonna tell you how it's gonna go down. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore her plague shall come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. So it's just like all this stuff gonna happen, like all of a sudden, man. One day you're gonna wake up, the economy gonna crash, man. It's gonna be all chaos in America, man. Famine gonna come, man. But they gonna use the economy to crash for the mark of the beast, man. You know about the mark of the beast?
I absolutely do.
What's the mark of the beast?
Mark of the beast, judgment. Mark of the beast is, the ones that
I know the mark of the beast is they gonna make all small and great, rich and poor. They're gonna have to receive a mark in their hand or their forehead, which they're gonna make everybody receive the RFID chip. You know, the economy gonna crash, and they're gonna be like, this the new money, you know, and everybody gonna have to get the chip. You're gonna be able to buy and sell unless you receive that chip. And there's a lot of people already receiving the chip. But going back to this scripture, all them plagues gonna hit America at one time, man. It don't mean it's just gonna come in one day, but all of a sudden, you're gonna wake up and your life gonna change as you know it, man. Just like they had that little, that's like when they had that little presidential alert on all your electronic devices, man. That was a test. Now look at all the stuff that's been happening since then, man. First you had Hurricane Michael. Then you got these false flags. These guys supposed to be sending different pipe bombs to all these politicians, man. And now you got this Edomite just ran up in the synagogue Pittsburgh and killed like 8 of them wannabe Jews, man. Which they are the sons of Satan, man. They are the synagogue of Satan, man.
I appreciate you, bro. I needed that today. I didn't go to church this morning.
Yeah,
You preaching some real ass shit.
yeah. Tell me something. What's your dad? Like, who his lineage go back to? Do you know?
I don't. I haven't. I just now started getting connected with God. I haven't been for a long time because I was sinning, and you know, it says the more you sin, the more you get drawn away from God. So I've been trying to bring myself back close with Him because I used to be like, you know, I tried to live my life from His Word, but I'm trying to get back on the right track. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Do you know, like I'm saying, do you know your dad, his lineage, like, what do he go back to? Greeks, British, Scottish?
I think.
German?
I think my dad's Scottish.
Who?
Scottish, I think.
Scottish.
And my mama Midwest, Illinois.
Yeah.
My dad's not connected to God, not with the Bible.
What you say, his line go back to the Scottish?
Yeah.
I can kind of tell. I can kind of tell that. You say yours go back to the German?
German and then Midwest, Lebanon, Turkey.
Yeah. And your mama, you say your mama go back to
It was good. I really appreciate that.
Therefore shall plagues shall come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, man. So all this coming to America, man. Death. What comes with death? Mourning and famine, man. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire. The strong is the Lord that judge of her, man. Right, man. So that's going to be the finishing touches, man. The thermonuclear missiles, man. Thermonuclear missiles. We're going to get that cup, though. I'm going to put precept upon precept, line upon line. The spirit, those two Edomite-looking females. The spirit, one of them kind of got, could be Jake, man, you know. I could be wrong. But she could be Jay. That's the one that was talking, doing all the talking. Man. Get that cup again. This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup shall also pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and make thyself naked, man. Right, man. Oh, it say America gonna be drunk. Remember we read how all the nations drunk of her cup, and they was drunken, and that's why they mad. But now it say America gonna drink the cup, and she gonna make herself drunken and naked, man. America exposing herself right now, man. White man exposing himself. Just want to see what that cup is right there. Next, we got the cup and got the cup. Oh, I got it right here. Let me get the Hebrew word is us. I could be saying that wrong. But it's just in the Strong's down here. Say, in the prophets, it say Jehovah, but it's Yahweh is sometimes represented as making the nations drink a cup of intoxicating wine so that they rush really into destruction. So this that cup that Edom finna drink, man. It's gonna make himself naked, man. Leading to his destruction, man. The cup of destruction, man. So this that cup. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So our iniquity is accomplished, baby. It's almost over with, man. Just a little bit more, man. Just hold on, man. For you Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. For the elect, man. Even you 2/3, man. Your iniquity almost over with, man. You know, however you may have to go, whether it's the missiles or a famine or however, you're going to come back in the kingdom. Your iniquity almost over with too, man. And accomplished, man. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He would no more carry thee away into captivity. He would visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He would discover thy sins, man. So he would visit them, going back into it, and he remembered the iniquity of Babylon, man. But she never forgot it. Just let it build up, man. Nahum 1, man, he reserved his wrath for his enemies, man. He would not yet at all acquit the wicked, man. Oh, he just reserved wrath for y'all, man. The iniquity of Zion had to be fulfilled, man. The iniquity of our people had to be fulfilled, man. And it's almost accomplished, man. So now we speaking confidently to our people, telling them we have received double. Which I'm going to get that. We received double for our sins, man. You think the Lord going to let you other nations get off? Who has a drop as a bucket into him? They ain't going to let the so-called white man get off the hook, man. Scripture said we received double for our sins. Isaiah 40:1. Comfort ye my people, saith your God. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her, that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she hath received of the Lord's hands double for all her sins, man. So we receive double for all our sins, man. So now it's time for the white man to receive double for his sins, and our people want to save him. Our people want to forgive them, man. But you only think like that because you've been taught like that, man. That ain't in the Bible, man. The Bible said the white man gonna receive double. We reward him double if he rewarded us, man. To drink their cup. We've been drinking that cup for a long time, man. Well, the Lord has handled us, man. Lord has had us drinking that cup, man. We drunk the cup 300 years under the when the so-called white man was calling himself Greeks. Then it went to the Greco-Roman Empire. We drunk the cup for like another 300 years, man. I'm talking about under Edom, man. Then we drunk this cup, man, for like over 500 years now, man. It's gonna be well worth it, man. When the Lord, when our iniquity is found and accomplished, man. When the sins of Zion when the affliction of Zion is fulfilled, man. But it say she shall be utterly burnt with fire. I think that's why I left it. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna reel this thing back and forth, man. Go to and fro. For strong is the Lord who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall beware of her and lament with her, and they shall see the smoke of her burning. So it said, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. So now we got to go back to Jeremiah. Because you got Jeremiah talking about, this modern day Babylon being destroyed and made all the earth drunken. Now we're going to go back and see what this talking about. Jeremiah 51:9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, man. So Trump and them not gonna heal Babylon, man. No matter what he do, he can bring all the jobs back. He can do all that. Babylon will not be healed, man. Forsake her and let us go everyone to his own country, man. So all you heathen nations that's in America, you better flee to your own country, man. It's gonna get real hot over here, man. It's gonna get heated over here, man. This ain't talking about our people, man. The Lord gonna deliver his elect from the four corners of the earth, man. This ain't talking about you Hispanic, Latino, and Native Americans, man. You go nowhere, baby. The Lord gonna send his angels to the four corners of the earth to deliver us. Going back into verse 5. It say Judah has not been forsaken, nor Israel of her God, man. Deliver ye every man his soul. We just come out of the ways of Babylon. For her judgment reacheth to heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. Which let you know this talking about modern day Babylon. Because John Bright said the same thing. Her sins have reached into heaven. So John came like what? John prophesied, man. It was almost like 2,800 years from ancient Babylon, man. Nah, that's from that. John prophesied. It was like 500 years when John prophesied. It was like 500 years, 600 years after ancient Babylon, man. I was adding the time numbers from that. The Lord has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the the work of the Lord our power, man. Right, so we declaring in Zion the work of the Lord our power. We seeing this work right now. This part of the work. That we part of that work that destroy and win, which is bringing Babylon to her knees. But we're going to continue to read about the other work of the Lord. Verse 11, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Who in that land of the kings of the Medes right now? The Russians, man. The Lord got to raise up their spirit, man. What did Pew just say? Like last week or 2 weeks ago? Pew say, if America attack us with a nuclear attack, they gonna die like sinners because they ain't gonna have time to repent. So that's the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Now, this is what Pew said. He said, if America strike us with a nuclear attack, we gon' die as martyrs and go to heaven. But they gonna die as sinners because they don't have time to repent, man. That's the spirit of the kings of the Medes. They tell you in Isaiah 13, they should not regard silver or gold, and they ain't gonna have no mercy on the women and children, man. That's why I say spare not her young or old, man. Because Russians ain't forgot, man. How you done? Pew ain't forgot how you broke Russia down, Russia down during the 80s, man. Broke all them different countries up as part of NATO now, man. They forgot about that, man. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple, man. So what the Lord means, the vengeance of his temple, man. Yeah, the modern day Babylon, well, the ancient Babylonians, they went and handled our temple. But the daughter of Babylon, which is the children of Edom, hey, they went hard on the temple, man, in 70 AD, man. They went hard on the temple, man. Even Antiochus and them, man, went hard, man. So, yeah, this is the vengeance of the Lord's temple. Physical temple in Israel and the spiritual temple of the Israelites, man. It's the controversy of Zion, man. This is all about the year of the Lord's redeemed and the controversy of Zion, man. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes, man. So this is what these nations doing, man. They making the watch strong. They setting up, they preparing the ambushes, man. They setting up how they gonna take this place, man. Tell her they're gonna be round about her in the day of her troubles, man. And they gonna do it when there's civil war popping off in America, man. The thermonuclear missiles gonna be the finishing touches, man. America gonna get invaded and everything too, man. What's up, Israel? Shalom, bro. Shalom, bro. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures. Who is that dwelleth upon many waters? What's that talking about, man? America, that great melting pot, man. The word waters goes back into the peoples, man. Thou that dwellest upon many waters, man. Abundant in treasures. Thy end is come. Thy end is come in the measure of thy covetousness. You can't measure America covetousness, man. They never got enough, man. America never have enough, man. They had everything they could possibly ask for, and they wanted more, man. They never have enough, man. But who runs America? It's the spirit of the so-called white man, though, man. When you talk about Babylon the Great, or daughter of Babylon, you're talking about the children of Edom, man, who are to be destroyed. It's like I said, Babylon, who are to be destroyed. You gotta link the pieces of the puzzles together, man. Because there's no Babylon the Great without the children of Edom. They the one, we built it up physically. They built it up spiritually through their witchcrafts, man. This place was founded on witchcraft. That's why all the different first presidents was Freemasons. The whole Washington, D.C. layout for the Lincoln Memorial, all this, they got the big obelisks and all this witchcraft, man. Lord of hosts have sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee, man. So it's going to get crucial. Hey, this is what you see now, man, the men of the Lord, man. We lifting up a shout against them, man. That's that prophetic spirit going back to that destroying wind, man. He have made the earth by his power. He have established the world by his wisdom, and have scattered and have stretched out the heaven by his understanding. When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens. And he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Right, man. That's just going back to show you when it said, and I'm going to stop it right there, man. That's just going back, Lord will pick back up, man, next week. That's just going to show you right there, man. In Revelation when it said, her plague should come in one day, man. Death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. How is she gonna be utterly burnt with fire? They tell you make the arrows bright. You know, prepare the ambushes, man. What's the arrows, man? Those nuclear missiles, man. Those nuclear missiles, man. That was the arrows, man. So with that, I'm gonna go back and see. I'm gonna read a little more in Revelation, man. Revelations 18 and 10. And then, we'll read 8 through 11, and I'm going to close out and read 8 again. Therefore her plague shall come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall beware her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning by the thermonuclear missiles, standing afar off from the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. That's how long it's going to take to destroy this place. 1 hour, man. 1 hour. And the merchants of the earth shall wait and mourn over her, for no man beareth their merchandise anymore. And you got a lot of people that's gonna go making money off of America. They gonna weep and mourn over her, man, because no man beareth their merchandise no more, man. Now you got merchandise coming from the Philippines, Indonesia. See, they don't got weapons to shoot on America, so they gonna mourn, man. You know. Hey, but with that, man. You know, like I was saying, man, we're going to the prophecies today, man. Hey, that's through the spirit, though, man. Because this place is falling, man. Babylon is fallen. The city of confusion is broken down, man. And with that, man, first and foremost, our praises go to Yahweh, man, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father. By Hashem in the name of Yahweh Shai, true name of the only begotten Son, man. True, holy, and ancient name, man. By Hashem Rakaka, Salat. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakaka Dash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double home to the elders and the apostles of that great millstone. Well, peace, salutation, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom, man. Come out of her, my people. Deliver every man his soul, man.